And you're calling them prawns, not shrimp, right? Because we're Europeans. Yep, so it's prawns, not shrimp. Let's unlock... Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more chef as our intrepid waitress Linnell serves a not full restaurant. Not very full at all. There's 3 parties in here. I mean, they're going to eat something, they're going to pay the bill, but boy, this place is just empty. And looking at the comments section, I think one of the things we may have to change immediately is our pricing, and that came up a couple of times. Our prices may be a little unrealistic for this neighborhood, and we may be pricing a lot of people out of the restaurant. My goal was to get rid of the cheapskates, because they're just terrible customers. They're awful customers, and I think I may have gone a little bit too far. We've definitely gotten rid of the cheapskates, but I think we've gotten rid of everyone else too. Apparently, these folks right here are the only people who can afford to eat here. So let's take a look at our menu. Let's see what we can do with that. How about, yeah, the bacon bites, the bacon and beef, all good stuff because, you know, bacon. But let's just shave some money off of that. And actually, just for argument's sake, take the bacon bites out. What exactly are my food costs on the bacon bites? $3.43. See, it's not a small amount of money. So, oh, no, not that one, that one. I still want to keep that in the $6 range. We'll shave a little bit off of it. We could definitely take the tomato pasta down. That's just ridiculous. I think our food costs in that are under $1, so we can definitely take that one down. The title pool platter. I've named something that I actually can't say out loud, but let's shave that down a little bit. Maybe take the grilled steak down $1, although that grilled steak does have a reasonably high food cost, as I recall. Actually, not as bad as I thought. $2.59. Okay, $2.59 for that. So we could get that. Let's get that to like $7. $7 for the grilled steak, which actually makes the cod fillet with salad a little unrealistic. Let's just take all of this down. Let's just do this as an experiment. Let's just see if people will come in the door. What are our food costs on these salads? They can't possibly be that much, right? Oh, yeah, God, no, they're nothing. They're nothing at all. Put the turkey salad back in, and we can definitely make that a little bit more reasonable. How about $4 for that, and $5 for the cod salad? Garlic potato soup, that can probably come down a little bit. The canderly, this thing with the mushrooms, whatever that is, what's my food cost on that? What was that, a side dish? I don't actually, yeah. $104 food costs on that. Okay, so put that back in, and put the jacked potato back in there too. $135 food costs on that. Yeah, put that. Oh, I can't make that. Never mind, I can't actually make that. Okay, that's fine. That's fair. That's fair. So how about this was like $4 for the mushroom thing? The rest of this, we'll take the beer down $1. Okay. Let's see if that attracts some more people into the restaurant. Now, I still feel the appetizers are a little high, but the food costs on them are high. There's just no getting around that. I don't want to lose money. I'll take it down another $1 on each. There we go. Another $1 on each. We'll just live with that. And we still have some points to spend. We have experience points and ingredients points. So let's get that taken care of, and we'll see if all of these little changes help at all. Going back into the meat scenario here, where do I get fried meat again? Is that on the 3rd tier? Yeah, fried meat on the 3rd tier. Although, do I want to keep going down the meat route? Because that's where the high food costs come in, is on the meat. What if we added, let's go to carbs. And give me, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4 in that. Now, what will that unlock on the 2nd tier? Fresh pasta. Okay. Lasagna. Not a bad idea. Rice pie. Okay. I bet the food costs on all of these things are going to be quite a bit lower, which means we could charge a reasonable amount of money and still make a decent profit. So how about just fresh pasta? There we go. Fresh pasta. Let's unlock that. And we'll take that knowledge and go to the ingredients panel and see what we want to unlock that we could do with fresh pasta. Okay, 10 points to spend. We've already got fresh pasta unlocked at level 1. Why don't we get that unlocked at level 2? Let's get some decent fresh pasta in here. And actually, let's just unlock regular pasta as well. And that will be good. Now, what is going to go in a pasta? Maybe some shrimp? That might be good. Do we have shrimp unlocked at level 2? And you're calling them prawns, not shrimp, right? Because we're Europeans. Yep, so it's prawns, not shrimp. Let's unlock those at level 2. That might be good. And some cheese. We need some more cheese in this place. Before I forget, though, before I completely space out and forget, I want to get the stalks. Maybe not level 2 or 3. Maybe... How about... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take vegetable stock at level 1 and just stock at level 1. I'm assuming that's a meat stock of some sort. So just something I can make some soups out of, something I can base some soups out of without watering them down. Now, cheese. How about, what would go good with some pasta? I don't do a lot of pasta. I don't generally eat a lot of pasta. So, because, you know, it's carbs. It's all carbs. So, how about, I don't know. Let's make it fun. Let's do some goat cheese. I do love goat's cheese. Absolutely. If anyone's watched Chef, you know I love the goat's cheese. So, with that information, let's go create a new recipe. I'm thinking kind of an entree, a main course with our pasta. Maybe also a side dish with some pasta. Let's do a fresh pasta as a main course, and knowing that I just unlocked the prawns, which are also shrimp, how about the prawn and, how long a title can I get? And or shrimp pasta. There we go. It's whatever you want it to be. You want to call it a prawn, you want to call it a shrimp, I don't care. It's prawn and or shrimp pasta. Let's start that. Obviously, it's going to put fresh pasta up in there, but is that my level 1 or my level 2? Because I've got better pasta than that. So can I just put this pasta up here? No, it's making me do fresh pasta. I should have unlocked fresh pasta instead of just regular pasta. Well, that's fine. There's always tomorrow. We'll have 10 more points to spend on that. Now, we want to put the prawns in there and or the shrimp. Let's get the good prawns in there. And that's going to do what? Sweetness and bitterness? Okay, we're plugging along here. What else would live in a pasta? Some tomatoes, probably, right? Fruit, no, veggies. How about some tomatoes in here? Okay, plugging along. Definitely garlic and onion, that goes without saying. Actually, let's take the onions into... How about some garlic down here? Okay, let's get our basics covered. Salt and pepper. So a little bit of pepper in there, okay, and my salt, I need some salt, which weirdly is under other, but that's fine. Salt in the third tier, so it's not super salty. Okay, plugging along there. What's my food cost? $3? Most of that is the prawns, isn't it? Yeah, 50% of that is the prawns. Actually, 50% is the fresh pasta. The tomatoes and pepper and garlic are nothing. What do people do with prawns? Olive oil? We do some olive oil in the third tier. Okay. I'm digging that. There's no cost to that either, which is good. What else would live in a pasta? Chocolate? Probably not. Any other veggies we would want to put in there? What other vegetables would I be keen on seeing in a pasta? None of these, really. I mean, I could throw a little bit of broccoli in there. That's going to bump up the bitterness, though, and that's not really the way I want to go. How about some dairy? That's not what I wanted. But while I'm here, does this need cheese? The short answer is yes, because everything needs cheese. But I'm not feeling it for this recipe. Do get me back to carbs, though. I would say you might have some bread on the side of this. That would be something. You'd want to have a little bread, a little something to break it up a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm broadly okay with all of this. Yeah, sure, why not? We've got the tools to make it, allegedly. little high on the calories, but there's your carbs right there. $3.07 on the old food costs. So ideally, I'd want to be charging about, well, I don't know, $9.50-ish for it. But I don't know if we can get away with that in this neighborhood. We might have to bring that down a little bit. All right, let's do a side dish with some pasta. Well, apparently Chef has decided I can't do pasta as a side dish. I am, in fact, limited to main courses. That's the only place I can put pasta. I disagree, Chef. I think you could have a small dish of pasta as a side dish, but apparently not. We're not allowed to do that. Could we have... I mean, we could do a sautéed rice as... Nope, that's just a main course as well. Nothing else we can do with that. Is it time to add a dessert to the menu? Like a pie? We did have a lot of good success in the last restaurant with the strawberry kiwi pie. I have neither strawberries nor kiwi unlocked, so it's going to be a pretty dismal strawberry kiwi pie. I may wait until the next day and unlock some more things. Maybe we'll just add... Yeah, let's do that. Get out of here. Let's go over to our menu. Give me... what did we do that as? A main course. And where did that end up living? Right here, the prawn and or shrimp pasta. And again, food cost $3.07. All right. So how about we did $7.07? How about that? Let's see how that flies. Let's see if anyone bites on that. And next day, I've really got to get some more. I have unlocked no other alcohols. None at all. Maybe we throw one of the generic desserts on here while I just happen to be in this neighborhood. How about butter cookies? Yeah, there we go. And $1.42 on the food cost. We'll keep this one low. How about just $4.42 on that? We'll see if people get into that. And I'm looking at it. What is banana bread with honey is only $1.16. So we probably don't need to be charging. I mean, we do need to be charging more money because we need more money. But let's bring that down as well. Okay, cool. Back to the restaurant. Back to, where are we at? Lunch or dinner? Lunch. Let's see if that makes some more people come in, dropping our costs. I'm already seeing some folks lining up over here. I think Linnell will be on them reasonably shortly after she's done touching tables with these guys. And I assume I'm chopping a carrot. Yep, I am chopping a carrot. Nobody is surprised by that. Well, a little bit further into the lunch rush, and the place is not empty. Again, like the last episode, we do have some people with some crippling eye injuries over here, which is unfortunate for them. There's got to be some sort of eye hospital nearby where people are just coming by here for lunch. But the place is not completely empty. I'll be interested to see at the end of the day what people have ordered and if they're ordering more things. Hopefully, with bringing the prices down a little bit, we're not pricing the neighborhood out of this place. And is that more people coming in, or is that people leaving? No, unfortunately, that was people leaving. That's the opposite of people coming in. There's somebody. Hi, somebody. You're a solo. That's okay. That's okay. Just tip well. Linnell's working for tips here. Now we're getting somewhere. You have a fabulous beard for a start. And please order like tons and tons of things, please. I skipped ahead to the dinner rush just to get through lunch because I wanted to see broadly what people were thinking now. And I noticed the dinner rush is already starting to get going here. It's not packed, don't get me wrong, but that's a few parties right off the bat that will be paying a bill. And given that this is Chef, it seems the majority of people don't come in until later in the evening anyway because they're a bunch of Europeans. Let's check our reviews. How are we doing? A lot of very goods, a lot of average, a couple of poor, not a few excellent. That's not too bad either. We're solidly in very good. Vegetarian. Even the cheapskate liked it. Okay, I don't actually want them in my restaurant, but at least he liked it. And the vegetarians are loving this place. Vegetarians are absolutely going nuts for this place. Let's see what people were ordering and see how much they were ordering. Yeah, we are just packing the vegetarians in from miles around. Vegetarian. They're almost all vegetarians. A few more cheapskates squeaking in the door. And this one in particular, James here, ordered the prawn and or shrimp pasta. Not surprised by that. Somebody's ordering the pile o' greens. That's good. Appreciate that. That's those vegetarians right there. Bacon bites coming in. Okay, excellent. Appreciate seeing that. Nobody actually ordered those cookies that I put on the menu. Interesting. Tidal pool platter, seeing that coming up. Good. Good. I mean, this seems broadly all okay. Let's get to the end of the evening and, well, see if we actually make any money today. I haven't bought anything today, to my recollection. I'm almost very confident that I haven't. So this should be a good judge of exactly how we're doing. I haven't done any new furnishings. I haven't done anything like that. So this will just be a flat how much money, if any, did we make today. And I definitely feel we are getting busier, and that's a problem because it seems like, hang on, slow it down there, guys. I think some folks just walked away because they weren't greeted in a timely manner. I think Linnell is having a hard time keeping up here. I'm just gonna... Linnell, you are a champ. I do miss Conan, but people are just walking away. How long... It's only a couple of hours until the day is over. I hesitate to hire somebody right now, but I think we need to hire a new waiter tomorrow. Linnell she's losing tables. People are walking away, and that ain't no good. And she's not getting these tables cleaned up. We are getting a little bit busier here, and one waiter isn't cutting it. So let's just speed through today. We'll just kind of take that little hit for today, and then tomorrow I'll hire someone else. And hopefully, that will improve the service, which will improve how good people think we are, which means even more people coming in the door. That's the idea. Yeah, even 11:15 at night, this place is fuller than it was at lunch. I think that the changes that we made to the prices definitely had an impact. Even our popularity up here in the corner has been ticking up rather nicely during the day. That's got to be a good thing. So I think tomorrow... we definitely need a new waiter because it's probably going to be even busier tomorrow. So if Linnell, if you can just kind of wrap things up for today and we could get our end of the day /week /vague budget sheet, I'd just like to kind of see where we're at and see if adding another waiter, if we can take the hit on the wages. I'm sure we probably can, but let's get a broad feel on that. Well, not so much, really. We're actually down a few bucks. I'm kind of surprised at that. A lot of these I can't do anything about. I can't change the rent. I can't really change the maintenance because I need the things that are in the kitchen right now. So the short answer is no, we really can't afford to hire someone, but I also think we can't afford to not hire someone. Maybe we just fidget with the menu prices just a little bit more. If we could just squeak a few more dollars out of people. That's all I need. I don't need to jack them up that high, but I do need a few more dollars coming in. So go ahead and pause it for me there, Linnell. Let's look at our reviews, first of all. Again, still not only solidly in very good, but our average on very good is ticking up. So now we're up to 65.6 average. See, more cheapskates coming in. Boy, it's a delicate balance. The cheapskates... they just don't spend a lot of money. The hint was in the title. But they're paying a bill. I mean, they're eating something. So it's a very delicate balance between keeping the cheapskates out, but also having a warm body in here who is at least eating some food. Jacob, you said we're not good, but you gave me a solid 3 stars. What's up with that, Jacob? And what were people ordering? More bacon bites, good. The tomato pasta, ugh. Yeah, and it's always the cheapskates. Cheapskates always order the tomato pasta. Oh, this guy had both of my items, the bacon bites and the tidal pool platter. Well done. Good. I appreciate that. Vegetarian comes in and orders nothing but tomato pasta and leaves. Leandra, you are not super welcome back here in the future. Let's go spend some ingredient points and spend some skill points and see what else we can add to the menu. And then I think we really have to commit on hiring a new person. Well, we're already at the second tier of vegetables, so we may as well just unlock those 3 items. So that's soup, steamed veggies, and roasted veggies. Okay, unlock all of those for me. Anything we can do to get the cost down on those? I mean, if we're going to have primarily vegetarians coming in here, we may as well, get the costs down on our vegetarian dishes. So quality, prep time down, that's good. Cook time down, yep, I'll take, that's on sautéed. And that's a quality one. All right, I'll just take 1 point of that. And what was the prep time? Let's get that down a little bit. We'll get people in and out the door faster. Cool. Get me to my unspent ingredients points, please, and let's see what we can do with that information. So we've got our soups unlocked, but I've already got the stock. So I have at least the level 1 stock at this point. Let's skip over to veggies here. What could we get maybe out of the second tier that might be good? What is a rocket salad? Slightly bitter, mentioned by various classical authors as an aphrodisiac. I have never heard of that. Okay. No. How about something simple like green onions? Yeah, give me those. And, ooh, mushrooms. Yeah, people like mushrooms. I like mushrooms. Zucchini. Don't have that on the menu. Okay, cool. That's 3 new veggies we can throw in there. Anything else in pasta we could be doing? So that's under carbs. What were we lacking? No, I do have fresh pasta unlocked at level 2. Maybe it just automatically put it in at level 2. I don't know. I wasn't super paying attention to that. How about... what could we do? Do we have corn at level 1? No, we have no corn. So go ahead and get that. Because corn could probably go in a lot of things, right? And zip me over to the others. How about... I should start unlocking some fruits. Oh, you know what? Booze. Hang on. How about... yeah, just a red beer at level 2. There we go. Again, like I said last time, would love to see non-alcoholic beverages on the menu. Because, you know, a soda can make a restaurant a lot of money. Soft drinks can make a lot of money for a restaurant. There's no reason it's just got to be alcohol. I mean, that is where ultimately every restaurant's money is. But there's all sorts of ways to get money out of customers. Okay, let's go make a thing. Let's do a vegetable soup so we can appeal to the vegetarians because they do seem to come in. Let's do that. I had some comments say, oh, you'd never see a stew or a soup as an appetizer. Why are you doing that as an appetizer? Stew is an appetizer. Well, I'm from the northeast of the United States, and we have a lot of chowders, which is effectively a stew. And that's often served as a first course, as an appetizer. So it's not uncommon for me at all to see a chowder or a stew or a soup as a first course. Maybe it's a regional thing, but that's pretty common around here. We're on the coast, and we do a lot of fish chowders as a first course. So to answer that commenter's question, that's why I did a stew as a first course. It's the closest thing I could think of to a chowder. Now, let's do this. Let's just do it as a soup. Let's have something to throw in the soup part of the menu. And we'll just keep this nice and simple. This is going to be veggie soup. There we go. So what are we going to put in there? What are you asking me to put in there? Veggies. Wow, no surprise there. What are we going to put in our veggie soup? Maybe some celery? Sure. How about some green onions? Ooh, that might be nice, actually. I'm already down with this. And what else did we unlock? Zucchini. I don't know if it's a zucchini kind of soup, truth be told. What else? Broccoli? Carrots? Yeah, I guess we could throw some carrots in there. That is making it very, very sweet and sour at the same time. Let's take that out of there. No, go away, carrots. Go away, carrots. All right, I'll just put something else over you then. Something that is not super sweet. Broccoli has a little bit of sweetness. There we go. That's a little better. And what do I need to balance out sourness, fattiness? Okay. Well, get me to, where are my stalks? Where do those live again? There we go, vegetable stock. That's only going to be a teensy bit salty. Okay. Not super high on the recipe rating here. We can maybe fidget with that a little bit. A little bit of salt. Okay, well, that takes down the sweetness. There we go. Pepper. Pepper. People like pepper, right? How about a little bit? What if we put pepper down here? It doesn't really do much of anything. What if we put it up here? Also doesn't really do much of anything. And what is that? Everything needs some spices. Sure, yeah, if you're into that. What could we do with, say... I could do with something a little bit sweet here. That's dairy. I keep thinking that's not dairy, but it is dairy. Well, how about some beans? How about some beans in there? How about some peas in there? That might be an idea. There we go. There we go. This is just a standard vegetable soup. That's what we're doing here. A little bit of garlic. Ooh. That's pretty much all sourness and bitterness, and those are the two things I don't want to be jacking up right now. Maybe not that. What else? Carbs. I mean, yes, you'd have some bread. Definitely with a soup, you would have some bread. That goes without saying. How about some corn? That's actually nice and sweet. What if we put that in the third tier? Yeah, okay. Okay, I can dig that. Boy, that, ooh, wow. That food cost is ridiculous. What is doing that? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's my prep time, Dave. Food cost is down here. Much more reasonable. $1.96. Yeah, because it's all veggies. Easy, easy, easy. I haven't actually unlocked any nuts, and I don't really think I need dairy in here. Bring me back to the other section. What else might live in here that I need to know about? Nothing really. Got the stock in there. Got the vegetable stock in there. I think we roll it out just like this. $1.96 on food costs. A little bit high on the prep time, but there it is. 65 on the recipe rating. Yeah. Just for argument's sake, if I wanted to put salt in the second tier. Okay. Okay, yeah, I think, and actually that weirdly brought the prep time down. Why? Why did throwing more salt in it bring my prep time down? I don't know, but the food costs remain the same. Okay, let's roll this out the door, and then let's go hire somebody. So we'll get the veggie soup in there. Okay, $1.96 on that, so we won't kill him on this. How about... it's $2 for our food cost. This really should be around $6 or $7, but I'm going to keep it at $4.96. Basically, keep it at $5. And while I'm here, may as well throw in the mussel soup. I mean, why not? It's only $1.15 on food costs. We can keep that relatively low. Yeah, $4.15 on that. Fine, cool. That's all good stuff. Now let's get to our staff menu here. Who's available? Is it Conan? Please say yes. No, it's not. All right. Celinda, you are basically okay. You're minus 10% on virtually everything. Now you, Diane, what have you got going on here? You're very welcoming. Less time to accommodate and welcome customers. And you've got, all of the generic low-level skills, minus 10% on basically everything. But you're very, very welcoming. You'd get people in the door faster, which is exactly what we need right now. The biggest problem we just ran into yesterday was people left. They walked away. And you're only $10 more than Celinda. I think that's a good trade. Yeah, Diane, you work for me now. And remind me, Linnell. Oh, you're the professional one. Yes, you're 14 down on pretty much everything. Cool. Let's open the day. Let's get some lunch going on. All right, staff have arrived. Let's see how we do with lunch. There's already some people turning up. That's good. Not exactly kicking the door down, but see, those guys got right in the door. You're good at getting people in the door, Celinda, and I already appreciate that out of you. Lunch is not our busiest time anyway. We seem to do better on the dinner rush. Whether that's a game mechanic or not, I don't know. But we seem to do a little bit better at dinner. So let's just get this moving along super quick here. Now we're getting... Okay, all right, now we're starting to get some people coming in here. I'm glad I hired Celinda. I mean, the wages are a hit, but nobody's walking away right now. Wow, we're actually kind of filling up here. I think that all those little changes we made are doing the trick. Did I just see some people walk away? We can't possibly need a third waiter. That's just silly. I think 2 waiters can cope just fine with this. Do we maybe need another chef? Huh, that's a thought. Okay, yeah, hang on. This is actually getting packed in here. This is actually getting packed. Slow it down, guys. This is why chef needs a busboy as a staff person, as a staff addition, if you will. This is why they need a busboy. Busboy would have had that place cleaned out already. The waiters would not need to be doing that. They could focus on the important things. Also, forget Celinda. We need a host. We need somebody at the door to deal with these people, welcome them, get them seated, and more importantly, the real job of the host is to calm them down when there's no tables available, is to keep them standing there until there is a table available. And a good host can keep people standing there for hours if they need to. So, heads up, chef, we need busboys and hosts. And maybe a bar and bartender. That would be good. I'd love to be able to build a bar restaurant rather than just a restaurant. I'd actually like to have a sectioned off bar over here where people could just come in for drinks. That would mean radically expanding the drinks menu in this game, but I can dream. The chef is being patched and added to and updated very regularly. Who knows what they've got down the line? Well, actually, allegedly, they know what they've got down the line because there is a developer's roadmap for all of this. But those would be some nice additions that I'd love to see. Well, I think we're doing a lot better. We're just moments into the dinner rush here, and it's already starting to fill up. I think we've made some good positive changes in Bistro Dave here in terms of the pricing, getting a couple of other things on the menu. The pricing in particular. That's obviously where I was going wrong with Bistro Dave, is I was just pricing the neighborhood out of the restaurant. It got the cheapskates out. There's no question of that. There were no cheapskates coming in. There also wasn't anyone else coming in either. Apparently nobody could afford the place. Now we've got a solid place going here, and it's not even the height of the dinner rush. In this place, it's usually like 9, 10 o'clock is when this place starts to get packed, and it's only 8:30, and we've got the place half full. I'm kind of regretting putting these 2 tops in and taking the 4 tops out. I feel we're missing some 3 and 4 tops here. I mean, we have more covers to be sure, but we're missing out on the larger parties. I may change that up again later. I may get rid of the 2 tops and go back to the 4 tops. And I'm kind of thinking the people that I am seeing walking away are probably 3 and 4 tops, and there's nowhere for them to sit, so they're just leaving. We need a host. Host could keep them standing there. But that being said, that I might just maybe take out 2 of the 2 tops and put in a 4 top instead. These guys are, oh wow, great afro on you. Love it. And we're still not getting these tables cleaned. Even the 2 waiters now are having trouble keeping up. I mean, that's all great. We're obviously packing the place in a little bit more now, but I'm sure all these dirty tables are dragging down our ambiance a little bit. Now, coming up slowly on the end of the evening here, and the place is still pretty crowded. Reasonably crowded. Certainly a heck of a lot better than we did in our first couple of days in this restaurant. Still having trouble getting these tables cleaned off. And there are people outside waiting. Are we going to miss this party? Are you going to be able to get out and get to them? I know you guys got a lot on your plate right now. Pun fully intended. I think we missed those guys. Those guys just walked off. We almost kind of need a 3rd waiter. We're actually having trouble keeping up here. We'll look at the numbers at the end of the night. Look at the numbers and see if we can maybe afford a 3rd waiter, and if that's justified, because I don't want to be turning people away when there are legitimately tables here that are open. They just need to get cleaned. Interesting. How many waiters can I afford to put on versus how much is it going to improve our service quality and our overall happiness of our patrons if tables are cleaned? Well, let's find out. Okay, even adding the new waiter, we're up. That's good. And I didn't buy anything today, so, no furniture, tools, no others, nothing like that. And everything else is pretty static. The rent is static. The maintenance is static. Good. Okay, so I think we're on the right track here. Because even sucking up the wages of the new employee, we're still up. All right. Do we then go ahead and add a 3rd employee? That's really the question. And as Diane and Linnell and myself way back here in the kitchen, I almost never check myself out. I'm just kind of back here quietly dancing and chopping up carrots. I think that's a good place to call it on Chef for today, and I think probably a good place to take a break on Chef in general. I know it's a very popular game on the channel. It's been a huge game on the channel. I know a lot of people are digging it. I feel we're just kind of doing a samey thing, and I feel that's almost kind of insulting your intelligence. It's basically kind of the same thing episode after episode. We kind of add some things to the menu and go through a couple of days and add some more things to the menu, and then eventually we start a new restaurant for reasons, and we just kind of do it all over again. I feel it's a little samey, it's a little repetitive, so I think it would be great if we just took a break from Chef. Not permanently, because there's some things coming up on the developer's roadmap that I'm very interested in. And as we've said many times, the developers of Chef are very passionate about their game. They are constantly updating and patching this thing, often daily. There is something coming out for Chef. And on their developer's roadmap, they have what ostensibly seems to be a challenges, a scenarios, a campaign mode, if you will. And I'm very interested in that. That sounds very cool. I would love to see a campaign mode in Chef. Give me some goals to work towards rather than just, throwing food at the customers and hoping for the best. So I think we'll take a break on Chef on the channel, on the wee hours. I know it's hugely popular. I know you guys love Chef, but I feel I'm kind of almost insulting you by just basically putting up the same thing over and over again, and there's no real variation I can do. There's nothing else I can really do with the game at this point. So let's just chill on Chef for right now. We'll come back to Chef when we've gone through a few more updates and patches, and there's something new for me to show you. That's really what I want. I want something new to show you in Chef. So we'll take a break for right now, and we'll come back to it at a later date. Hey, if you've enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button and you can see more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Wow. You could have hepatitis or golfer's elbow. I feel we should be able to narrow it down a little better. I mean, I'm not saying I'm a doctor, but I'm saying I might be able to know the difference between golfer's elbow or hepatitis. First thing I'd ask is, do you play golf? Where are you going?